Hello, hello. I'm back. I told you I was coming back tonight and I made it. So, your priorities reflect your life. Yes. Why? Because when you have priorities, that's what you put first and foremost, and that is what your life is going to reflect. So, let's talk about it. How would your life be different if your priorities were different? Would you have certain things that you don't have now? Would your life be totally different if you had put certain priorities first that are financial, maybe, or more for self love and self care? How would your life be different if you had put yourself first instead of other people? How would your life be different? So, we're here to talk about that. Come on, Kitty. I know you're trying to jump up here. So, if your life is not how you want it, change your priorities. That's the key. If your life is not how you wish it was, then all you have to do is change the priority of what you hold most important to you. Okay. I just got finished watching, I don't know if this is new or not, but I hadn't seen it. I just got finished watching J Lo and Cardi B's video, Dinero. Dinero, dinero, dinero. And I'm like, yes, I'm here for that. That video was, I loved it. I just loved it. So come on, Kitty. So I I think when your priority is yourself and your future and you know the things that make you happy, that's what your life will look like. Come on, Kitty. Come on. So if your life, you like that song? I posted it in the groups if y'all are in the groups. Um, So if your life is not how you want it, put yourself first or put whatever first that you want to reflect in your life. So hi everyone. So make sure if you're putting your job first, okay? So if you're a career person, you're putting your job first. Remember, you might put a lot into that job and forget about yourself. And at the end of the day, all the energy that you put into someone else's dream or someone's job or someone else's company is going to be wasted energy at the end. So at least put yourself somewhere on the top two. I know people got to work, but put yourself in the top two, you know? Um, you were wondering if I'm a Republican. Republican? I am not a voter, darling. I'm not a voter. Mhm. Come on, Kitty. So I don't vote because I don't believe in the political system. Come here, Kitty. I'm only on a vote if I like, if I like the person themselves. Okay. What advice do I have for a young single mom that wants to level up in life? You're 21. Okay. How old are your kids? Because at this time, you can't really put yourself first if you have little children. Kitty, this cat's trying to get this food I have up here. I have to separate her food because she goes crazy if she eats too much. Look at look. I have this on here because she'll jump on my legs and scratch them up. Look at her eat. Crazy kitty. she, she's fierce. She's fierce. Here, kitty. Here. So, people that just have kids, focus on your babies, okay? Um, then focus on your money. Focus on your money and your kids. Okay, focus on your money and your kids. Worry about yourself. Worry about those other things later because that's the priority right now. If you're going to try to date and things like that, only date men who can benefit you. You know, Don't date any more losers. Don't date anybody that cannot add to you. That's my best advice. Okay. Kitty. This cat is crazy. I don't know what's wrong with this kitty now. She's like, she's a food digger. You know how gold digger? She's a food digger. She is a food digger. Okay. The babies come first, then the money, and then the dating. Yes. So you only dating guys that can add to you, not give you more problems. Kitty. I was moving my computer. Food digger. She acts like she hasn't eaten in like days, but she eats like every 30 minutes. We feed her like a little pinch at a time because if we don't, that's why she went to the vet last time. She'll eat so much that she'll throw it up and then get sick. So we can't. I don't know. Maybe she lived with a cat lady that had like a million cats and she had to fight for food or something. I don't know. Because she eats like people are gonna steal her food. So poor kitty. Because she was adopted, so she might have lived with like a bunch of other cats that will steal her food before she could eat. So now she has that habit, like, people in prison, they got to eat real quick before the other prisoners steal their food. That's the cat. That's Kitty. See? Jailhouse cat. Bye. she came right back. So thank you, Neon Eyes. I appreciate the donation. Okay. You're starting to notice when I watch various shows, especially Divorce Court. Oh, you must be talking to someone else. Yeah. Okay, so that's how dedicated we need to be getting these wills and big. So let me go back to what I was saying. So the whole point is, don't be jealous of someone else's life. Just change your priorities. That's all you got to do. Oh, kitty, change your priorities and you can do the same thing. This cat, I'm gonna have to lock you in the bathroom, kitty. I'm gonna have to lock you up again. There's no more food up here, but she's sniffing for some. So you're noticing pick-me's. Oh, okay. And the divorce court, of course. You know why? Because pick-me's. Do you know why men don't mind marrying pick-me's? Because they're easy to divorce. And that's sad, Pick-me's are very easy to divorce because a lot of them have that independent woman syndrome. They won't even file for child support or they won't even try to get half of everything because they're so proud. But, I don't need you. Go, whatever. I don't need your money. Da, 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 bye. Okay, bye. It's easy to date. It's easy to divorce a pick-me or an independent woman because they don't need you. And so they let you go very easily, thinking they're hurting your ego when they're just letting you go because they feel like you're going to, feel bad about yourself. Like, who do you think you are? They're still competing with you. Even during the divorce, they're still competing with you when they should be shutting up and taking half. So, and a lot of these ladies don't quite understand still that it's better to be quiet and to let someone think that they're running things when you're secretly running everything. A lot of these ladies don't realize that. Like, I've heard a couple of pick-me's say, "Oh, you're trying to make women slaves to men and da 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 da." It's like, no, I'm not. I'm trying to make men slaves to women, and I go about it in a different way. Okay? And slaves that they volunteered to be, it's by choice. Okay? That this is a different type of power. the type that only feminine women understand. If you're masculine, you ain't gonna understand it because you're competing for the same type of masculine power that a man possesses. Your power is very different as a woman. And if you don't understand it, well, I can't help you, you know. So, hi, Kitty. I have lots of haters that come to my channel that are subscribed and in every video feed, women and men, and they go report back to whoever their ratchet leaders are. And then, you know, and then it's funny because they still don't understand, even though they're here all the time watching, nothing clicks in their head. It's like they're so upset that they can't even understand their true power. They have no idea what they're capable of, and it's pretty sad to me because who you hang out with, who you listen to, who you admire, also reflects the type of lifestyle that you have. So I already know that this chick has no game. Like a lot of these chicks in here and these guys in here who are not understanding what I'm speaking about have no game, and their lifestyle is not what it could be. So, and then, they always want to scream out, well, when people get rich or famous or, more successful, oh, you need to help the hood. Oh, you need to reach back and help your people. I'm trying to help a lot of people, not to be a pick-me or a broke chick or a dusty, but they don't want the help. Okay? They don't want help. They would rather sit here and find stuff to criticize than to look at themselves because they're afraid to look in the mirror at their ratchetness and their pick-me ways or their dusty ways. And so they look at you and pick you apart since they are too chicken to pick themselves apart and fix it. Because I'm good over here. I'm very good and secured in every way. And half of y'all are worried about rent. Not half the pick-me's and half the, trolls, they're worried about the most. Hi, kitty. The things that I'm worried about the least. What they worry about the most, I worry about the least. That should tell you something. Okay. So give this cat, get out of that drawer. There's nothing in there. I must have dropped a piece of food in her drawer and she's trying to get in this drawer. She found it. So priorities, like if the trolls and the dusties and the guys who don't like my videos were searching for maybe how to start an online business, how to work from home, how to do this, how to do that, how, a better job instead of in the comments, if they made that their priority instead of this channel, their life would reflect that as well. And just like a lot of the people in our lives, they don't have to be on YouTube. A lot of the people in our lives always have something bad to say to you, something negative, but look at their life. Is their life great? Most of the people that are hating on you, their life it's not better than yours, I promise you. Or most of the people that always have something negative to say, their life is not better than yours. Please talk about the people that are hating on you because you are pulling the attention. Okay, Kitty's messing with the computer. Tell them to level it up. Come on. Do you want to be my competition? Then Then I need to have something to compete with. Just ask them, like, maybe next time you need to, put a little extra effort into your look. How to know the difference between a guy who's actually busy pursuing his career or just isn't patronizing you. A man puts his attention on what he finds important, okay? If you're going after a young man and he's putting his career before you, he's smart. Because I'm telling you, young guys do not marry young, okay? You're just a passing, fleeting person. His career, most focused men, career is first. Okay, they're not trying to get married at 25, 35, maybe 45, maybe 55. Unless they started late, then they're probably still trying to get it. If they keep blowing you off for work and they're older, it's probably because they don't like you. Okay, they're too nice to tell you. Um, and you are not a priority. So that's how you will know. Have I ever made a guy cry other than James? I don't remember. Yeah, one. But he was a Pisces, so he was sensitive by nature. Mhm. Right. There is a topic I need to talk to you about. Can I? Sure. Put it in there. Or write me on my Facebook. Okay. Mhm. So you have to understand, to some people, your priorities, they can tell what they are just by looking at you sometimes, or by knowing how you live. So they could say, oh, well, I guess this wasn't very important to her, or I guess I guess this wasn't very important to her or him, because I see the results in their lives. So that's why you have to make sure whatever you represent, whatever you do, whatever you preach, whatever you give advice for, whatever you stand for, your life reflects it. And that's your priority. Okay. And if your life doesn't reflect your priorities, um, then something is off there. You know, you're not doing enough. You're not motivated enough. You might think that they're a priority, but you're not putting effort into the priority. Okay. Um, sure. That being said, you have to put effort into your priorities. If your priority is money, your life should reflect that your priorities are money. If your priority is children, your life probably will reflect a schedule set up for kids and an environment set up for kids, and a wardrobe set up for kids, or lugging around kids everywhere. You ended up with a man that pays for everything because you thought that was the most important. Turns out he is abusive, but he pays for everything, and I just sit around the house. Well, you can't have an abusive man if you don't allow him to abuse you, darling. I'm sorry that you are in an abusive relationship. I don't know if it's mental or physical or both, but that's your choice. If you're married, you can divorce and get half that money. Okay. You can cook some salmonella chicken any day. You know. Do- Okay, you can empty out some Vazee. Never mind. Let me just stop before they cut the. Okay, you have a choice. You can call the police when he goes to sleep and thinks everything's okay. You have a choice. You can get access to his bank account. You made that chicken sound salmonella chicken. Yes, that's a new recipe. Am I pronouncing that spice right? Um, seriously. Are you on his medical whatever thing? Like when he signs over his medical rights to you? So you need to go watch my video about the 48 laws of power. You lost all your power. If I were dating, how much would I consider astrology? Um, I would only consider the aspects of whether they're a strong sign or a um, sign that's not strong. Like especially the type of man I'm going for, I need some earth or a fire sign. You know, so. Mm, okay. Yes, send it. I'll read it. Okay. Can you tell me what is narcissistic disorder? Because that is what my ex did to me. She took all the advantage of my whole mistakes and she lived above my life. I don't know why y'all can't. I don't know. You know what? Y'all are just victims of narcissistic people. They need you guys in order. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's the question. It means, okay, let me read it again. Can you tell me what is narcissistic disorder? Because that's what my ex did to me. She took all of the advantage of my whole mistakes and she lived above my life. Oh, she means she held it above. It means she used you for her advantage. And if whatever mistakes you made, she made you pay for it over and over and over again. And she does not really care anymore. She was basically getting revenge on you and putting herself first while making you do whatever she wanted. So that's what she did. Why they need me? They need you because you feed their narcissistic behavior. Okay. Women don't hold the power. Yeah, we don't hold no power. You right, baby. You right. You got all the power. Yes, you do. Um, I can I can tell, yeah, I can tell a narcissist in less than 5 minutes. You're meeting people and you can't tell that they're narcissistic in less than 5 minutes, then you need to learn. What would I do then? It's not my fault. She told me to love her. That would happen. Find another one. I keep telling you guys, find another one. Move on. Those who keep looking back and begging for scraps lose power. Okay, go get a different one. Go get a better one. Stop being weak. Nobody's going to respect you. You won't hold any power. All women will use you because you have no power. You got to stand up and put yourself as a priority instead of that person's feelings. You got to say, hey, I'm not going to have any more narcissistic type girlfriends or whatever because they're just going to take advantage of me. Just, we broke up years ago. She forced me to do something I never wanted to do. I complained about her in college because she cheated on me in front of my face. But you let her. Why didn't you go get you another girlfriend? I would have had 3 girlfriends if I was a guy. You own I could tell she probably took your virginity too, huh? Well, I think that you need to go have sex with someone else and get it out your system and go keep exploring. Once you do that, you'll be fine. You got virgin syndrome. Go move on and get somebody else. She don't want you, okay? Move on. That's my thing. Like, she doesn't want you. She's done. It's over. She cheated in your face. That should have told you right there. She don't want you. Okay? She was narcissistic towards you. That means she doesn't want you. And as long as you keep wanting her, she holds all the power. So get somebody new. Go find somebody else. Men hold the keys. The keys. Okay. As long as our name on the deed, I don't care what you got the keys, baby. They can be very sarcastic and humiliating. Yeah. Or cranberry soda. Rich man hold the key, not you. So I'm sorry that happened to you. Well, at least the last conversation which happened, I found that she was in a relationship. I got pissed off and put a picture of my ex online and told her goodbye forever and ever. Good. And stick to it and stop crying about it. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to reach Sarah the crux of narcissistic personality behavior is abuse. You are not abusive, not to do not accept their okay, yeah. Thank you. Um Ethan, you need to go and get like 3 girlfriends at the same time. Okay. Get it out your system. Don't fall in love until you're married. Okay. Your best revenge is to get rich, okay? Go and prosper. Go forth and prosper. Okay, go get rich. She'll want you back then, I promise you. Go get paid. Focus on the money. Dinero, dinero, dinero. Go focus on the money, and you will never have to chase a woman again, I promise you. Yes. I have a lot of guys that come to me and ask me similar questions, and they don't, they think, I think I don't know what sign they are because I don't ask them, but I feel like they don't understand the world yet and how it works. And they don't understand why some women broke up with them and don't want them anymore. And I don't want to be the one to break it to them that you probably just need some more money. Um, but the truth is, if you're chasing behind a woman and she's not interested, and it's just like there's nothing you can do, the only thing you can do is go get some money. I have women in my inbox every day is, "Ooh, I had an ex and I broke up with him. Now he's rich. How do I get him back? I treated him real bad. Now how do I flip it to my advantage?" So we have both sides of the spectrum. So I'm telling you, go get some money. Put that as a priority, and you'll never have to worry about anything. What is the equivalent for women when it comes to money? Looks, femininity, and looks. Yes, that's why women spend a lot of um, that's why women spend a lot of money on beauty because that is the equivalent of a man's money. Yes. So Q, I lost 168 pounds. You did. Congratulations. You dream Ethan, you dreamed about her? If you had money, you'd be the perfect man. But if you had money, you wouldn't be chasing women. So think about that. That's a lot of weight you lost, though. Congrats to you. Nice. Yes. So make sure your priority is something that's going to benefit you as well. And your priorities can change throughout your life, and that will also reflect. So, for example, if you're putting yourself, say you got money already, okay, the bag is secured, you got money, okay. Now you can switch the priority. Okay, well, I'm putting myself first. Now you can start losing that 168 pounds. Now you can start, taking better care of your skin, and that's going to start reflecting. Now you can start doing, other things. Then, after you've done all that, then you can start doing something else. And your life at each moment will reflect what's most important to you at that time. And so a lot of people will see your life, and they will only see, you know, what you're focused on and what's a priority to you. And if they don't understand what you're doing, or if they don't think that's the correct priority, they might give you a hard time. Okay. So, but you have to realize this is not their life, and it is your choice to put whatever priority that you choose to put first, because you are creating your life, and that's none of their business and how you're doing it. Um, so when you do that, don't worry about people telling you this and that. You're creating the life that you choose, and they're not building your life for you. And that's all you need to, all you need to know. Women should never disrespect a man. And a man should never disrespect a woman. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. What does it mean when a guy says that he wants you to be his pet? He wants to care for you, love you, take care of you, etc. I never heard a man. I'm 23, he's 31. It means, okay, a pet. A pet is a domesticated animal, baby, not an equal. Okay. So he wants to see you as an animal. And especially at 31, he's not old and senile, so he should know better than calling somebody a pet. Okay. So for me, it's a no. He likes hood girls. I don't know. It's a pet. It's a hood pet. Is that the same person? The comments are going too fast. Okay. So a hood pet. Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy in the comments. Um, and also, that the opposite works. If you try to create your life in order to make sure your priorities stay priorities, that's another way you can do it. So, for example, if you only surround yourself with certain people in certain areas, in certain, you know, class of people or whatever, you're going to, be sure that your life is not going to spin in the opposite direction, because you're not around anything to take you away from, certain lifestyle that you want. So don't surround yourself. Don't, um, Don't surround yourself with things like that. That's why in the groups, we don't allow a lot of people to post ratchet things. That's why we got the bonnets and do-rag group for the ratchet posts that people want to post, because we don't allow that in the level up or golden group or the wife group, because that's not what our focus is. We can't surround ourselves with that garbage because we don't want to be associated with it. Okay. So we say, y'all want to post that stuff? Y'all go post it where the garbage goes. um, and that's why, thank you. If a man has trash friends, he's trash. Exactly. Birds of a feather flock together. Exactly. You better not jump up here, kitty. No. No, kitty. No. I gotta protect my legs. She has claws. Okay. The Facebook group is paid. So just go to my YouTube channel page and click on that Facebook app link and then instant message me. Okay. And then I'll respond later and let you know how to get in. Boop-a-doo. Victoria has a blonde pixie cut and men love it from every nation. How do I need to get long hair? Okay. Have you been in a serious relationship and have men pay for everything since you've had short hair? I mean, you have to ask yourself certain questions. You know, people say they like things, but do they like it enough to support it, to marry it, to be seen, with it long term? Why does it mean when man has no friends and keeps to himself? It means he's probably going to have less drama in his life. Okay. Or maybe he dropped his old friends because they were bums. Mhm. Kitty. It's lonely at the top. You're crazy. So, yes. If people don't like to change their hair, I always just say get a wig and then test it out. If you don't like it, keep your hair, take it off. The kitty. So make sure the video is about your priorities will reflect in your life. So if somebody does a lot of talking and their life doesn't reflect what they're talking about, it's BS. Okay. If someone claims to have the answers to everything, but they still can't figure their own life out, that's some BS. Okay. If someone is, get out of my drawer, cat. If someone is talking a bunch of stuff and they know all the answers and they have billion-dollar ideas, but they haven't moved on any of them, then it's a bunch of BS. So, because you have to act on your priorities in order for your life to reflect them. So, you could tell when someone's priorities are just talk, and whether someone's priorities are real and they're really living by those priorities, not just talking about them. Because you can have somebody talking about some crap all day long, but yet his priorities is a video game. Okay. So his life will reflect video game. He probably got calluses on his hand and a dent in the couch. So just make sure you're listening and you're watching. The cat just knocked my phone over. The talk must add up. There must be representation of his priorities in his life. Yes. Priorities are what they're doing, not saying. Exactly. Um, what do you discuss in the level up group? It's just a bunch of like-minded women who are trying to improve everything about themselves in order to do better in life, attract better people, date better, you know, have a man that actually has money or could secure them if they ever did want to date or marry them, it's to get your look up to that level to help you not be passed over, not to be seen as a pygmy and things like that. And a lot of women get mad because I tell women that they need to change. They're not good enough as they are. But would you rather me tell you, or would you rather your man tell you when he leaves you for somebody else, or cheats and replaces you? I'm just asking because, and most of the women that are mad at me are single. I mean, they're taking their anger out on the wrong person. I'm trying to help, and they're getting upset. I shouldn't have to change. I see your priority is being right all the time, so your life reflects that. Okay, your priority is being right all the time, and that you don't need to change. That's why your life is never changing. That's why you still stuck because you don't want to change. If someone's life is stuck, you'll notice that they don't like change. When someone says, I'm stuck, it means they don't like change. And that is why they can't get out of the rut that they're in. So, mhm. And I could care less whether, some pick me chick changes their look. I don't care. I'm over here. I'm over here fine. I don't care about if some pick me chick changes to look better to attract a better man. I don't care. She can still attract Dusties if she likes. Do what you want. It's your life. You know, it's you and your kids' life. You have kids. It's y'all life. Have fun with it. Do what you got to do. But don't be mad when somebody else comes along and does easily what you've been trying to do for years because they actually took advice and looked at themselves in the mirror and changed what was holding them back. Okay? So, yes, you do have to change. Look at people on television. Look at all the movie stars and all the famous actresses and talk show hosts. They had to change in order to get bigger roles. They had to change their looks for different movies. They had to change their looks to get more famous. At some time, they always have to change. But you don't have to, and you're still going to thrive. But that's the lies you tell yourself. And then when you wake up one day and nothing has changed, and everybody else around you has, gone from basic to extraordinary, and you're still stuck at basic. But you get mad at the women who are leveling up because you think you don't have to change. But then when someone else starts changing, why are you mad at them for changing if it's not necessary? You know? So a lot of the girls in my group suffer from having putting their priorities in different orders than their peers who don't think they need to change to get no good man. And then when the other chicks start changing and getting more attention and getting better responses, then they want to be upset. I thought you didn't need to change. Don't worry about me. You stay the exact same and get your exact same treatment while I go over here and do what I need to do. Okay? You can't get upset if you don't believe in the change that is necessary. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going back on that channel sometime this month, y'all. The other channel. I'm supposed to be able to go live again, but they said it might take a few days to register or something. I don't know. So you'll have to wait. But I will. I haven't forgot about that channel. I still do that channel. I just have to wait. Okay. So I do have 2 new videos up on it though, but not lives. So for those who are upset at change and oh, she's telling women that they gotta do this, they don't have to do anything. They have free will. I'm suggesting if you want better situations in your life, if you want better men in your life, if you want people to treat you like a human being, then you need to change. Because right now, some of you guys are living at the bare minimum of, what men find attractive. Okay. Y'all up at the bare minimum of what somebody will put a paper sack over the head. Okay. Y'all about this close to getting a bag over your head. And y'all think y'all got to change. Okay. But then want to have a YouTube or a Facebook name that sound like an exotic stripper, but look like an exotic gremlin. Okay. Okay, do what y'all want to do. I don't want to make y'all do anything you're uncomfortable with. I do not want you to change one bit. I really don't. I want your life to reflect your priorities because that's what you stand for, and that's what a lot of the pick me chicks stand for. And the whole battle is so strange because what do you win in the end is my question. What do you win? Like, what is the prize? What is the prize of not changing to attract a better man to you? What is the prize? A dusty man? I don't know. What's the prize? Your ex wants to date you now that you've leveled up. I tell them to leave me alone. How do you get them to leave you alone? Ask them for some money. Best way to get somebody to leave you alone, ask them for some money. Look at Velvet, y'all. Tattoos. I've talked about tattoos on the last videos. I just said don't get big masculine tattoos in places where people could see them that much. Keep them in areas that you can cover up. Um, Women want to be men these days. Even my mother said it. That's so true. Y'all, look what she's doing. Just chilling. So, y'all, there's no prize at the end of the pick me tunnel, baby. I promise you. There is no prize. There's only debt and sorrow. Okay. So, whatever. Rico's downstairs, probably on the couch, living it. Oh, okay. Pick me tunnel leads to being left for a younger pick me. Okay, so please, you guys, don't. If you are a pick me, if you are a current pick me that does not agree with what I'm saying, just understand this. I don't benefit from you leveling up. If you level up on your own, right?
Something has gone very wrong.
What happened?
Layla has dance madness.
Layla has dance madness.
Hmm.
Well, good. That's good exercise. Y'all go dance.
I do too. And my stomach's hurting.
We'll go rest for a little while. You want some of that? Here, you can have it.
Can I say bye, cute?
Yes, she's too cute.
Oh,
that's okay. Take her.
Okay.
So please, like, y'all don't have to level up through any of my groups or whatever. Just level up for yourselves, because at the end of your life, you'll have more than you would if you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking, and for you and your kids, if you have kids, do it for y'all. For y'all. Um,
Do you need me to come back in?
Thank you, Josh. Is it okay for my husband to be the best friends with a man that I dated before him? He knows too. He's never told me anything about it. I mean, unless you have something to hide, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's kind of weird, but so yeah. So just, if y'all are pick me's, and pick me's, like I said, it's just a term that I use and a lot of other people use to describe women who don't require much out of men in order to date them, or they pretty much accept anything just to get a date or to say they have a man. Okay. So if you're like that, get some standards and your life will definitely improve. Like, make sure that man is benefiting you and not taking from you, not taking your time, not taking your energy without replacing it with more. Okay. And some women will be like, that sounds like a prostitute. Da, 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 da. Well, would you rather be used up for free or compensated and valued? That's my question. Okay. Would you rather be used up, thrown away for free, or compensated, have something to show, and are highly valued? Okay. Now, if I'm laughing at anyone who dares to call any woman a prostitute because her hand is empty and her butt is wet, okay, I'm laughing at you. I mean, you just gave it away for free and you feel good about yourself. There's something wrong with that. I'm sorry. There's more wrong with that than charging for it or being a hoe or being a gold digger. There is more wrong with giving it to some random dusty for free when you got two kids at home hungry and you sitting out there with an eviction notice on your door, but you just gave it away for free. Talk about, oh, they're prostitutes, they're gold diggers. Well, if you wouldn't have no eviction notice on your door if you had some brains, okay? I have so many women coming to me talking about they got eviction notices. I say, and I see their picture, I'm like, where's your baby's daddy? Do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, but he don't have no job. Click. You need to go get a sugar daddy, lady. Okay. Well, there's nothing else. No, go get you a sugar daddy. Go get you a man that can help you. Get rid of the dusting. Replace him with somebody with some money. Okay, you're a woman. You're in your 20s. You don't need to be homeless. Something is what's wrong with you, you know. So please, you guys, understand this. No, but I love him exactly. But he just don't have a hard time. He just having bad luck. I think we cursed. No, you are just dumb. Okay. So please, I would rather, not have certain problems in my life because I'm working in reverse. Okay. Mhm, mhm. So Mark is crazy. Shira, how old is too old? A 67-year-old man wants to date me. I'm late 30s. Girl, you late 30s? Girl, you better go get you that man. That ain't too old. You better go get him, girl. Um, the older the better, I say. As long as he gonna pay all your bills, that's fine. Just think, if he paying all your bills, what you can do with the money that you earn if you work. Just think of all that free money. What you can start your own business. Marcus, you said you make pretty babies. What's up? Nothing. Nothing is up. I'm done having kids. Bye. What to say when he asks for sex on a date but don't offer no cash? Well, if he's bold enough to ask you for sex, you should be bold enough to ask him for something else. Okay? Be like, how about you let's go shopping before all of that. Then you can ditch him. So, biggest way to control your life is having goals. Yes, that's so true. Have goals. Have priorities. You know, a lot of pick me chicks priorities are their men and their jobs, neither of which are faithful, neither of which are guaranteed next week. But that's where they put all their energy. You know what I'm saying? But they have to live with themselves and they don't even put themselves first. But they put all that other crap before them and wonder why they get left. So I was at the nail shop today and it was a young, pretty girl playing for her and her boyfriend's Petty and Manny. I wanted to reach out to her so bad, like, girl, no. Maybe it was his birthday. I hope it was. I just had to hope it was his birthday. Ooh, I saw something like that one time and it totally disgusted me. And the guy was embarrassed because I was at it was a restaurant similar to Benihana. It's called something Hibachi. And this girl was out on a date with this guy. He was kind of, he was cute. And it was like a white couple. And he was cute. And he was okay, but she was a little bit chubby. Like for a white chick, she would be considered chubby. But like she was not chubby. She was like average weight. But y'all know body types are different. So she was still pretty, but she was paying for it for the food when the check came. She took the check from him because he tried to grab it, but she took it from him. And he was like, he just went ahead and let her pay because I don't know. She was like, no, don't worry about it. Let me. And I could tell right then and there that's going to be the last date. Because you know how you sit at the table with a bunch of people and they could see what's going on? I think he was embarrassed and he probably will not be calling her back, even though she tried. It didn't work out. I'm pretty sure. He should at least, if she had let him pay for the date, at least he would have thought that she owed him something and would have continued to chase until he got it. Now he's just like, well, thanks for the meal. Bye. Big dummy. So how how did you look when you was pregnant? How did you stay looking good during pregnancy? I stayed home. So I had time to get my hair done, my nails done. I had I just kept cocoa butter, took baths, but you can't take too hot baths, not too hot. Um, Made sure I was relaxed. Uh, that's what I did. Watched movies, read books. My hair was growing real my hair was thicker than this when I was pregnant. My real hair, it was like very luscious. How do you handle a guy who says his ex only wants his money? Um, that's that's a clue saying that you please don't ask me for no money. That's what he's telling you. Don't ask me. All the men say their ex only wanted them for their money. Every man says that when they're dating offline. That way you don't ask them for anything. So, mhm. I mean, my answer would be, well, you know, I'm sorry that they wanted you only for your money, but I like you for other things as well. That means in addition to your money. Yeah. Just like, oh, I'm so sorry they only wanted you for your money. I think I might want you for more, you know, more than just your money. Then they might get it. They might catch on to it. They might laugh about it. They think it's cute that you're not, that you caught it and that you know what the game is. Like, oh, okay. What does that have to do with me? You still old and you still gotta pay, baby. um, it's so good being broke and getting love feels good. Yeah, if you broke and you get loved, cherish it, cherish it, cherish it, because it's not gonna last forever. Okay. Cherish it while you're young, or cherish it while that person's young. What do you think about men who move quickly in terms of making you part of their lives? Ulterior motives. Um, the richest city in my state, 2 hours from me, like rich communities. Do I need to cover? Sorry. Da, da, da. If the men that have money in your city are taken, then yes, you definitely need to go away to another city and just make up a story that sounds good. Okay. Mhm. This society is sick. It sure is. And you're part of society, so you sick too. Don't try to separate yourself. Shira, do you suggest moving to another country? Um, well, you could be a mail order bride. A lot of women do that, and then they get here. Don't let women use you. Oh, okay, Marcus. I see you. How do you hide and deal with your emotions when your husband is so annoying at times? Go to a different room. Have a focus. Have a hobby. Like, there was things that used to annoy me a lot about James until I stopped caring about it. I'm like, I don't care anymore. That would annoys most people. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. Stop. There's things that people can do that will annoy you if you allow those things to annoy you. If you just stop caring, it's like, oh well, psh, they're gonna be this way. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop them. This thing that used to annoy me no longer annoys me. and just stop caring about it. Like some people obsess over how people do things, like put this here, do this there. That's not how this goes. Oh, I hate it when you do this and I hate it when you do that. Stop caring about it. Just find something else to focus on and just let it be. That's what I do. I just don't care anymore. Um, then you get used to it, and you would laugh at yourself for even bothering being annoyed by it anyway, because it's now normal. That's why I think people that live together before they get married learn each other, and then they know if they could get along. Living together after marriage. Hmm. How do you turn off the caring bug and focus on your goals, but your emotions keep getting in the way? This is like, okay, if y'all are young, you're going to be full of hormones and emotion, and you've never been through a lot. I don't know, are you young? Because if you're young, you're going to have to go through it in order to grow from it and to understand it. Like, you can't turn off something you don't understand yet. You can't control something. Okay, you're 24. Oh, you're going to be emotional for a while. The thing is not to react. You can still feel, but you don't react. You strategize what you're going to do instead of acting out on it. You strategize and think the best way to deal with it, and then you deal with it. You don't automatically instantly react to anything. You sit there and you think about it. That's the best thing you can do as a young person. But as you get older and people don't really change, and you start seeing a pattern, you're not gonna care as much as you used to. You're gonna be like, oh, all guys are the same. They all this and they all that. Let me just fake it till I make it. But you're young right now, so you don't know. You don't know if listening to your emotions is the right thing because you have not attempted to do it and see that it's not a permanent answer to things. So you have to go through that as a young person. When you get old, you're gonna know better because you've already done it. You're gonna be like, "Psh, that one time I made a decision based on emotions was the stupidest thing in my life. I would never do it again. No, sir, I don't really care. Do you have some money?" That's what you're gonna become in about 10 years. No, sir, I don't care. I don't care. Can you pay these bills, baby? But right now, you have to experience that in order to know what it is so that you can control it even better or turn it off at certain times. But I do suggest not reacting, but thinking logically and then strategically doing something about it. Okay. They are in here trying to get sugar daddies that are only 30 years old. Well, see, you know what? An 18-year-old or a 20-year-old thinks a 30-year-old is old. But mentally, y'all are the same age if he's a man. Mentally, y'all are the same age. So how are you going to get money out of a 30-year-old? He's just trying to get something out of you for free because he still thinks he's 20. Okay. The only way you're gonna get money out of a 30-year-old, if he's super ugly or obese. I don't want to be nobody's baby mama. Bye. Bye, Marcus. Okay. 30-year-olds have debt. He doesn't like women. That's why he won't spend it on a woman. Okay. And the world's getting more selfish. Just like women are getting more selfish. Think about this. Okay. Y'all really got to think about this. And the title is perfect. Your life reflects your priority. I mean, your priorities reflect your life. If your priorities as a man is not needing a woman or not spending on a woman, your life's going to reflect that. Okay. It's going to reflect that You don't have the type of mentality to get the type of woman you want. And you're always going to be resentful towards women because you can't have the ones you like because you fear getting used, and you fear being getting used because you're not making the type of money that you would like to be making to get the type of woman you want. So you can't even let any of them close to you because you're in fear of losing the money that you do have, and in fear that a woman won't like you unless you pay for her, you know. But see, the difference between men with real money that understand that women like men that are paid, and it's a turn on to them, and it's a power trip. It's like, wow, my man is powerful. Ooh, that turns me on. Ooh, my man calls the shots. Ooh, my man is this. That's a turn on for women, a physical turn on. Okay, not no abs and no six packs you can get for free in prison. Okay, it's a turn on for women to be with a powerful or man that can buy, you know, nice things, secure the house, secure the children. That's a turn on. That gets women's ovaries ovulating. Okay. For a man to be stingy and I can't afford this and I'm not spending my money on a woman, that dries up the ovaries, like, you know, because you're not a good provider, won't make a good father because you don't spend money on your priorities, which should be your woman or your family. So, and even though it's just a date, women still see you as potential husband no matter what. They see they ask, one of their questions is, could he be the one? Could he be the one that I married? Could he be the father of my children? Hmm. Okay. Yes or no. Then they decide how to treat you if it's a yes or no. Mhm. So that's what it is. And it's very important for women to understand that it's just your nature, and your nature is to seek out a provider so that you won't be left broke with kids because you dated a dusty. Okay, your woman's a woman's nature knows better. That's why they choose the man with the most so that they can have a good life with their families. It's not because they're greedy or that they're a gold digger and da 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 da. It's because that's nature. They want something abundant. They want something abundant. They want something plentiful. They want a man that can feed their kids. Okay. They don't want someone who's stingy like a little kid and don't want to spend money on nothing and say, no, you got to pay your half. You know, they don't want that. That's not a turn on. That's not something that they can be proud of out in public. That's something they're actually just ashamed to admit, unless they're a masculine 50-50 Bob the Builder chick. Then they're going to be like, I paid for most of this. I paid. My credit is the one that got the house. You have bad credit. Yeah, you might pay some bills, but you ain't putting, you know, that's how your 50-50 Bob the Builder chick will talk to you. Okay. That's how they're going to talk to you. Now, your wife that you're fully providing for, or your girlfriend that you're fully providing for, is going to be like, hey, baby, you blah, 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 da, 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 da. You know, I love the house, da, 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 da. Mom, he bought, look at this beautiful house he bought us. Didn't he do good? Look how he takes care of us, me and the children. I'm so proud of him. I love him, blah, 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 blah. So, would you rather be yelled at by a masculine woman or be praised by a feminine woman? That's my question. So, and your life will reflect that, whether you love coming home or hate coming home. You love it or hate it. Mhm. How do you spot a 50-50? Do they look a certain way? Um, The more masculine women, the loud women, the ones that, offer to pay, the ones who compete with you in conversation, the ones who talk about their career a lot, that's how you spot them. Um, someone says, "If he's cute, he's 50-50." That's hilarious. Men are the bosses, we reign supreme. Well, that's true if y'all have money, but if y'all broke, that's a fantasy. But hey, fake it till you make it. So you won't even look at young guys anymore. Yeah. Your ex broke up with you because he said he hasn't had a healthy sex life. I'm 24, he's 28. What should I do? Your ex broke up with you because he said he hasn't had a healthy sex life. He's 24, I'm 28. What should I don't understand that question. Like, I don't have a sex. That means, is he talking about your sex life with him or in general that he doesn't have a healthy sex life? Mhm. Shira, how to not let them take our pics when we are with them on dates. Oh God. Be taking selfies the whole time yourself so they can't get a good view. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't be on film. Don't take any pictures of me or the date's over. hmm Basically, he wants to have sex with other women. Is that what you're saying? Do do do. I'm trying to get the answer because I'm trying to scroll down and see what she said. Okay, I don't see what she said, so maybe she didn't answer back. Okay, well, anyway, you're too old for him. What are you doing with a 24-year-old and you're 28 anyway? Go get you an older man. They'll appreciate whatever. Um, oh, in general, he hasn't slept around enough. I tell y'all that all the time. He's 24. You can't trap a 24-year-old man. Any man in their 20s is gonna be cheating. I'm trying to tell y'all. Any man in his 20s, let him free. Go get you an old man. He wants to go explore the world, and I say that in all my videos when I talk about young guys. Go let him. He wants to go explore the world. It is true. If they look decent enough and think they can go get it, they want to. So, and like women who are bragging about, young guys having a certain career, that doesn't mean they're gonna spend it on you, or that doesn't mean that they're not spending it on other guys. I mean, other women too. That's just too young for me. That's just. I mean, it's fun to date them, but don't get wrapped up and too attached to a 20-something-year-old man. This sounds like a gold digger. It is a gold digger's place. How you doing? You late. Welcome to the gold digging group, gold digging channel. Hi. If a 47-year-old man tells you he loves you after 3 or 4 weeks, does he mean it or thinks it's done because I'm in my late 20s? James told me he loved me after 2 weeks. And we've been married, or we've been together since 2001. Old guys know faster than young guys because they've already had 1,000 relationships. They already had the Bob the Builder chicks. They've already had this chick. They've already had that chick. When they find what they like, they know and they try to get in quick. They try to hone it in quick. They be like, I ain't letting you get away. Shoot. And it is because you're young. You're not bitter yet. You're not um, so demanding yet. He can still impress you. Yes, this is a gold digger channel, Marcus. Yeah, you know that. Ha ha ha. Mhm. You're you're not taught yet, exactly. They can kind of mold you into the type of wife or woman that they want you to be. Um, it's called being selfish. it's it's fun ghosting young guys. They get real hurt, y'all. So, did you say I love you back to James after only 2 weeks? I don't think I did. I think I waited a little while so it could seem genuine. You know, you can't say it just right there because then that, oh, fake. Yeah, she just said it because I said it. I waited a little bit. I'd be like, oh, that's so sweet. I really care about you too. Keep them chasing. If you say I love you, you might lose interest. Oh, that's nice. Keep them chasing for a little while. Then say it when he's still trying to get you to say it, like by doing nice things and taking you out and things. Um, you just shook off a pick me friend. Oh my God, what a relief! So toxic. I feel so free. Yay! I you know what? I can relate to having pick me friends because of a lot of the people that comment who are pick me's. I can imagine that if they were my friend and they said that, it would hurt like it would hurt if they were my friend. But since they're not my friend, I don't know them and I don't care. It's like whatever. So but if they were my friend and they said that to me, it would concern me, and I wouldn't wanna be around them because I wouldn't feel like they understood me anymore. And once you're not on that same level, you gotta go, right? They will drain your energy, they will try to get you to be like them again because they can't be like you. Mhm. A pick me is a woman who, um, settles for less in relationships, doesn't have high standards, and will be with any dusty dude just to say they have a man. My video titles sound more psychological these days. Would be nice if they were a little bit. This is my relationship channel. Okay, I have many channels. Okay, my mom has been married to my dad for 36 years. She tells me to never give a man your full heart. Even yeah, that's so true. Never. You never give your man your all ever. Keep keep at least half for yourself, or more than half if you're selfish. Bye, Marcus. How to party at university without getting a bad reputation. Go to put on a bunch of makeup and change your name when you go out. Wipe it off, look innocent, and put your real name on when you go back to class. I don't know. Say you got a twin sister somewhere on campus. Be a twin. Okay. I had a cousin, or I have a cousin that kind of looks like me. Well, we looked a lot. We looked more a lot alike when I was younger, but we don't look alike anymore. Yeah, my contact is bothering me. But like, I used to have these guys come up to me and be like, "Hey, I know you," and I'm like, "No, you don't," because they was like dusty, right? And it's like, "No, you don't." She's like, "Yeah, I said I met you in the club." I said, "What club?" And they named some ghetto club. I said, "I don't even go there. That must have been my cousin." Well, y'all look just alike. You sure it's not you? I'm like, this cat fur got in my eye. I'm like, "No, I don't go to that club. Do I look like you know?" So I had to tell my cousin, "Girl, stop entertaining these dusty men. They coming up to me thinking I'm you." It was hilarious. Cookie. She don't look like that no more, and she got some kids. Mhm. She got like four kids. You want me to hook you up? There is a new girl on Basketball Wives named Cece that favors you a lot. Oh, I gotta check her out. Let me see what she look like. CC Basketball Wives. Because somebody sent me a picture today talking about I look like someone. So I always like to go look and see if it's true. This picture. What the heck? That might be a bad representation. Let me get the images. I don't think she looks like me. Well, let me look at this picture. I think she's half Asian, right? I don't think I look like her. Wow, wow. Someone says I disagree. No, I don't think I look Asian, do I? Nothing against it. My cousin has more Asian eyes than I do, though. The one I was telling you about, her eyes are like more like this. My cousin. She's like, hey, kitty boo, back again. Cat. Okay, I'm gonna introduce you to the red anaconda. Okay, Marcus, whatever. Thank you. Okay, I like gold diggers if they got better plugs for my improvement. How should I react to seeing a pick me friend again? I have a wedding to attend and they will be there, but I've leveled up to a rich man. Okay, then come like you did. Come leveled up all the way. You got to come in there looking the better than all of them, except the bride. Don't try to look better than the bride. That's kind of mean. But make sure you the best dressed one there. Okay. Come with the Chanel. Come with the Prada. Come with the whatever. Mm. Make them regret whatever they put on. Okay. That's how you do it. Geez, stop reading my messages aloud. Well, stop capitalizing them. If you pick a man just based on his money, I don't think that's wise. She would give us some weight loss tips. Mm, well, make it a priority. That's one thing. Has to be on the top of the list. Um, make time for it. Make like if you want a piece of cake, make sure you ate a salad for dinner and eat the cake. Don't have a meal and the cake. Drink a lot of water. Just cut calories, like cut carbs. That's the most important thing when you start off cutting carbs. Someone says stick to 2,000 calories a day and join a gym. Yes. Yeah. Like if you eat fast food or you go out to eat a lot, instead of getting the meal or the fries with it, don't get the fries. Just get the sandwich and get a non-calorie drink. Because I know a lot of people eat on the go and have one meal with no carbs. You'll be fine. It'll start coming out. Okay. Look at my kitty. I love you too, kitty. Yes, she's a precious animal. Yes, precious baby. Yes, she's a precious baby. Yes. Yes, fast food is triple the calories of cooking unless you go to Panera. If you have a Panera bread, they have drive-through and their food is pretty low cal and they tell you how many calories are in it, like on the menu, and they have a drive-through. But I like Panera because they have good food that's low calorie and they have a drive-through. Okay. What I pick is low cal. I get the chicken Frontega panini, and that's low cal, the half. Mhm. Or I get the chicken Caesar salad, mm, half, and that's low cal. Mhm. Even if you go to Starbucks, they have those protein boxes, like with fruit or eggs and cheese and things like that. How to know if someone's being honest if they lie about what they got? Google their name, Google their address. Um, so let's get back to the topic. So, you want to lose weight, put it as a priority. That's just what it is. Um, Kitty. Also, in your life, if you want to attract people with the same priorities, hang out at places where people are, like-minded. If you're trying to make new friends, go out to the places that people would hang out that are like-minded and make new friends there. Okay. Don't try to make friends at the same place as you met the old friends. Go out into the world because a lot of times when you meet people, just like Meghan Markle, her friend ended up hooking her up with the Prince Harry. Go out and get some new friends. Leave them old ones behind. Get some different friends. Don't try to just get one color friend. Get an Asian friend. Get a white friend. And get an Arab friend. Okay, get you a Latina friend. Get a bunch of friends that are all high class and high level. You don't have to just stick with one type of person. And they don't have to be your real close friends that you tell all your secrets to because you should have been done with those in high school, or junior high. After you graduate to a certain age, you don't tell your friends everything. Okay. you don't ha- After a certain age, you don't tell your friends everything. You tell your mama, you tell your kids, you tell your sister. You don't tell these people everything about your life. Okay? That's why you forgot that after you graduated high school, you're a grown woman now. You don't tell these people everything. Okay? Even a lot of people already really understand that because they already know how people become as they get older. You get jealous. You want what that person has. So now you have something on them. They were your friend. Now they're not your friend. Mhm. So, Shira, a YouTube vet, where were you 4 years ago? Huh? Oh, I was on YouTube 4 years ago. I was here. Most of my friends are broke and drunk. Oh, that's sad. My aunt just told my daughter about jealous friends. And some of the people that are jealous of you could actually be in your own family. And you might have to cut them off. Okay? So when it comes down, even for guys, you got to level up your friends too if you want. And a lot of guys think the way that they do because they're around men, other guys that think the same way. If you got around some rich men, Dusties, if you start hanging around in the rich areas too, your view on women would totally change. You will actually want to do better in life because you have somebody to look at and see as an example of, success. You go hang around some rich areas and make friends with people that go to um you know country clubs and got money and yachts and stuff. Go hang around those people and see, won't your view on women change? Okay, because you're going to see them walk in with a gold digger on their arm every once in a while, and you're going to be like, hey, look at what he pulled. And then you're going to want one. And when you want one, you already know what you got to do to go get it. They ain't gonna walk in with a Sharkeisha. They're not gonna walk in with a Hotep Orisha. They're gonna walk in with a sheep. Okay. Sure, you're gonna keep ignoring me. Yes, I am. Uh, Marcus, you crazy. So please, if you want to change how you think, go hang around some men with some money. Men. Go get you some men friends with money. And when you hang around them and a gold digger walks in, she automatically gonna think you have money. And she's gonna make you want to go get some money. And guess what? There's your motivation to push you to that next level in the tax brackets. Because now you gotta go get the money. You got the respect partially. They think you have money, so now you gotta really go get it. And you might make some, you know, connections, some networking connections. They might be able to get you a good position. You might even, you don't know. That's why y'all need to get some better friends too. Thank you, Rita, for the donation. I appreciate it. Mhm. Thank you so much. So yes, y'all, men, y'all take the same advice. Go get you some rich men friends. And I promise you they won't be saying the same stuff the broke friends are saying, or the mug towel whatever friends or whatever y'all got on here. They're not gonna be saying none of that stuff. They're gonna be talking about their vacations, the women that they have, and the cars, all the stuff you post on your Facebook cover but can't ever have. That's what they're gonna be talking about. Okay, the stuff they do have. I'm from Texas. um If your sugar daddy blew you off, will he want you again if he sees you looking classy on a date with someone else? Probably. And yeah, or maybe it just wasn't a good fit. Um, sure. What is your opinion on guys who break up with their hold on, long-term ex and move out and then want to date you 2 to 3 weeks later? I have gold digger A1 looks. You will be the rebound chick. You will be the rebound chick. You will be the chick to make the ex jealous. You will be the chick to say, I can do better than you, ex girlfriend. So if you're going to be that chick, benefit from it. Get you some money because he's going to be using you temporarily, at least unless he really falls for you. But right now, you're the rebound. So get some money. Make him pay you to make that chick jealous. And he'll do it because he knows you ain't gonna stick around long enough to make her jealous if you don't. Okay? Yes. Ooh. Keep doing what you're doing, and my family is the same way. Okay. What to get married? When to get married? After a year? I think a year is okay if you're older. If you're young, you need to wait a couple years. Men get very jealous. And that's just insecurity. Where are you from? I've been watching for ages. You can make. Oh, I'm from Texas. Hey. Okay. Tips for women in their late 30s. Take care of yourself and date older men. Um, can you please tell me when you are going to do some more? Oh, that's on my other channel. Yeah. Soon. Mhm. I look 28. Okay. Well, still you gotta date older men if you want any benefits. Should I make the sugar daddy jealous and get his money again, or move on to someone else and get even more money? If he let you go, he's pretty much done with you. Why don't you just move on to somebody who doesn't know who you are and you have a fresh start? You know, whatever made him ditch you in the first place will make him ditch you again. Like, so just move on. It probably just wasn't a good fit. You know what I'm saying? Most guys will dump you or ghost you because you're not a good fit. It's like, okay, well, she's nice, but I'm not compatible. So just go find someone who is. Thank you. Um, yeah. I would never talk like I would never tell anyone I would never tell men I had degrees that way. Like when I was younger, I mean, unless it was already known because they don't really care unless they don't want to give you anything. You lost 30 pounds and went from a 16 to a 10 in 6 months. Wow. You must be short, huh? That's good, but you must be short. She would check your messages. Okay, I will. What messages? Where? On Facebook or on here? How old was I when I got married? I was 26. Acting dumb really works, and so does damsel in distress. Yep. No man takes care of me will know I have an accounting financing degree. Exactly. You play dumb, but be smart. Exactly. Your daughter is upset because she found out that you're a gold digger. What should I do as a mother? My kids are weak are my weakest. How old is this child? She will sometimes read comments differently, but always give the right answers. I know. Um, Wiki teaches how to spot a gold digger and how to be a gold digger. Oh, she's 19? Oh, she's all about love right now. So you kinda I gotta understand that. That age, they're still in fairy tale mode. So you just have to understand. You say, "You know what, mommy," or say, "Mom has already done the love thing. Now mom is going to do the dating the man with money so mommy can have a good life thing, you know. I don't feel like dating for love anymore. I want to date someone that's going to spoil me." And just tell her like that. Mommy's done with that. But you go ahead and experience falling in love and da 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 da. It's a wonderful thing. But mommy's already been there and done that. I'm just trying to get some shoes and some purses and some trips, baby. And if I look good enough to get it still, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, just own it. Own it. She why is this guy I used to talk to trying to talk to me again now that I'm dating other men? Because men always want that backdoor policy to know that they can still have you. Because men are naturally possessive. You're ready to date for money. You're 24 years old. You love the man that spoils you and gives you. Well, go date for money then. I've been dating for money ever since I was what 20. Um, can you make me a mod, please? No, I don't have any mods on this channel. No, I'm so sorry. So many new people tonight asking basic questions. Don't you agree that when you are young, education is important? So if a gold digger kicks you to the curb, you can still support yourself. So if a gold digger kicks you to a curb, if you're a man, sure, if you're a man, because I don't think a gold digger, you're talking about like a sugar daddy. I don't know if you use the words correctly, but of course, you always have a plan B. Okay. Yeah, not the gold. Yeah, you always have a plan B or another golder. I mean, another sugar daddy. Yeah, now you got me saying it. Got another one on hold. Okay. Maybe they said that. Yeah, they did. So, our relationships are about power and mutual exploitation. That's right. It is. I'm reading the comments. This is a live chat. So, women need to have their own backup plans and goals and use men at the same time. Yeah, why not? Um, you're not supposed to put all your eggs in one basket anyway. Exactly. Like when I was dating James, I was going to school. I was making him pay for me to go to school again. What the heck? So, and I already had a degree. Mhm, mhm. So while he was at work, I was just a girlfriend. I went and took some classes. I went to school. And if you're gonna be dating somebody that has money, make them pay for something. Make them better you. Get some benefits out of it. And I went to culinary school. I learned how to cook and do pastries and all that kind of fun stuff because it was fun. And I was sitting there watching the Food Network at home, while James was at work. I could be making the food, hey, and getting to eat it. So go, I took culinary school, take cosmetology, take makeup, take something, then you can perfect your makeup and go, you know, in your hair. I should have went to cosmetology school instead of cooking school because I don't even cook anymore. Darn it. But I still can cook, but I should have took the other thing. Um, iconic. Yeah, and if you're dating a sugar daddy or a rich guy, they would be happy to pay for your school if you did want to go to school, because they think they're helping you and making you better, and it's something that they can feel good about investing in. And you can leave with a skill if you choose to leave and support yourself. So if you go get you a cosmetology license, you can do hair, you can do makeup, you can do your own hair makeup, you can level yourself up 10 times, going to those schools. Mhm. You are a licensed cosmetologist. Is it okay to mention that to a wealthy man? Well, they don't think that's a threatening career. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Yeah. That's not a threatening career unless you own your own shop or something like that. But still it's not really threatening. That's like a feminine career that they don't see you, trying to climb the corporate ladder or compete with them in anything. So it's fine. Oh, you do hair. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you do makeup. Oh, that's cute. You know, Even though if they don't have to know how much money you're making. They do make money, but most guys, they don't really know that. So, and that all depends on your clients. Mhm. What are some feminine careers? Cosmetologist, makeup artist, secretary, assistant, paralegal, anything that sounds like a woman's job, okay? What about finance? No, don't say that. What means when he pulls away? That means he's not interested in you or you did something he doesn't like. Right. As long as the career is not threatening. hmm When I'm living, these men want women to have a full career. Where I'm living, these men want women to have a full career. I used to be a medical assistant, but it's crazy how these men live with their mothers and want me to have a big job. I have my own car. Yeah, because they want to live off of you. You're going to be the Bob the Builder chick. You're going to build them up so that they can have a savings and a place to live while they go and get their career started, while you pay half the bills or most of the bills, and then they're going to leave after that. So those are not the type of guys you want to deal with. Mhm. Um, Whenever I hear men say, "Oh, I'm dating this girl," and then the next thing he says about her is her career, I already know she's about the builder to him. If ever you hear a man talk about his woman and then he says what she does for a living, he's not bragging. He didn't say she's beautiful. He didn't say she's gorgeous. He didn't say she's my love of my life. He says, I'm dating this woman and she's a ABC, whatever. That means I'm getting this woman to pay half these bills. So, I can save and level up. If your man introduces you to his friends and tells them what you do for a living, he's bragging on himself and his ability to get some woman to go 50-50 with him. Because when James introduces me to people, he don't tell them what I do because he don't have to. They already know what it is. Nothing. I'm on YouTube, baby. Um, so yes, come join the group. It's a paid group. Just go to my channel page and click on my Facebook link up in the right corner and message me. And I'm gonna get to y'all today or tomorrow to tell y'all about the group. Okay. So if you're doing if you're leading with your career, ladies, if you're telling guys your career and they're impressed by your career, you're Bob the Builder. Okay. Um, if you're in that relationship, you need to start backing out of paying for stuff and make them start paying, or back out and go get you someone and don't tell them what you're doing. Mhm. These hoes ain't loyal. Why would we be loyal? Why would we be Bob the Builder chick? You ever watch Bob the Builder? If y'all got kids, have y'all ever watched Bob the Builder? Okay, let me tell y'all about Bob the Builder. There's this lady on there, and she's a construction lady too, right? And she like Bob. Bob uses her for help, but Bob don't like her. Okay? If y'all ever watch Bob the Builder, go watch Bob the Builder. There's always that construction chick. She wears the construction hat, and she always helping Bob save the day. And she's always nice to Bob, bringing Bob food. Bob still don't want her. But he still call her whenever he needs something. Come through. Oh, Bob, I made you some muffins. Oh, thank you. Do you have this? Do you have that? Sure, I sure do. Come get it. Thank you. Oh, we saved the day. Yeah. So, do you want to come over for some cookies? Oh, um, maybe. We'll see. Cause then his phone ring. Oh, got another job. So they teaching the kids, yep, Bob is a hustler. And Bob the Builder chick, she like Bob. She do whatever Bob needs, asks, wants, shows up with food, but never goes on a date. Okay. She's a pick me, yep. If a man pulls away, how do you get him to come back wanting you back? Get you another man. Go get you a rebound man. Mhm. Men don't want you unless another man wants you that has more than they do. Okay. And so I keep telling y'all to level it up. Okay. He ain't gonna be mad. He's not gonna chase you after he's left and pulled away if you haven't changed, if he doesn't see that you're better than you used to be, or that somebody better than him has you. He doesn't want you. So you have to do better. Mhm. And I won't yep, I won't help you get a dusty back. I hope he has money. So basically, we need to reverse the roles and treat men like they treat us. Of course. Mhm. If you already had, oh, what do you do when he pulled away and now tried to come back? He's trying to come back or you're trying to go back? I say leave him in the past. Like, you know what I noticed in the comments? If you're looking backwards, that's why they don't want you because you don't like change. Okay? If you're looking backwards and trying to get somebody who does not want you, that's low self-esteem. That's why he doesn't want you. Okay? If you're trying to get somebody that doesn't want you back, that's why they don't want you because you're desperate and you don't think that you can do better. And you can't do better because you're still reaching in the garbage or trying to reach back and climb out the garbage where they threw you. Stop looking back. Get away. Go find someone else who thinks you're worthy and act like you're worthy. You know? Please. I'm tired of women trying to get an ex back. They should be trying to get you back. If they don't want you back, if a man is not chasing you, keep keep it moving, okay? Because if you're still chasing a man, that's why they're running away from you. She removed Ryan, you don't go out with him anymore. True, okay? Leave him alone. Move on. Um, what was your comment? I didn't see it. What does a guy, after you've been dating, talk to for over 6 months says that you're special to him, but no title. That means you stupid. Oh no, not trying to be rude. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. So you know what that means? It means I don't want to commit to you. I don't want a title with you, and you're gonna have to accept it. So if you want a title, you need to say, well, you will always be special to me too. Sound like you're about to leave and not talk to him anymore. And you will always be special with me, you will always be special for me too. So, you know, I appreciate you letting me know that I'm special to you. And then start dating other people because you're single until you married, baby. You're single until you're married. So go and get two other ones and you can be special to them too. Okay? Can you please discuss the comment? I really want to know your motive, my views. If you do you know that these comments move up super fast? So if you just want, I don't know the comment anymore. You gotta restate it. Okay. Um, women should try to marry, but men should never get. If a man doesn't care about you, you will be confused if you're a pygmy. When a man cares, he will leave no doubt in your mind. That's so true. And he will take care of you. Luminous, one funny year. Okay. When you say you want no labels, they want you even more. Exactly. That means you're holding out for a better man and they're just holding the spot. And they're gonna want to compete for that spot. Yes. So if you say I don't want any commitment, I don't want any labels, that means you're not good enough for me. And when the man that's good enough for me comes, I'm dropping you like with quickness. Ah, so, mhm. Who are the most feminine women you know, like celebrity wise? I say that in most videos. Just any woman who is very feminine. It doesn't matter if they're old or young. It's just how they act and carry themselves. Um, mind games. I can't if you're not restating your comment, I don't know what it is. So don't ask me to discuss your comment if you're not commenting it. And see if that was your comment, I would have read it. Okay, just keep restating it. The things are moving fast. I'm happy about girl who are in a relationship without being married and having children, and they treat me like I'm inferior to them. I'm happy about girl are in relationship without being married and have children, and they treated me like. Oh, so you're happy being in a relationship without being married or having children, but you have kids. Well, you can be happy until, I don't know if you have kids or not, but how long are you going to stay in a relationship before you need to be married though? If you're young, who cares? But if you're getting older, They might look down on you because they think that you need to seal the deal for financial reasons. Do I believe in meditation? Sure, why not? It's a good form of self discipline and getting in touch with yourself. Okay. Marcus, be quiet. Um, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is it okay to be with a married man if he's giving you money? Why not? Don't see any problem with that. Um, what's the quickest way to get a ring other than pregnancy? Be the one he actually wants. Don't be a Bob the Builder chick. Don't rush trying to be married. Have fun first. Be his fantasy, be feminine. Make him not be able to think he can live without you. Mhm. Okay, see, the thing about getting married is you have to be the one he really wants. Men don't just jump into marriage, okay? They don't just get married unless they're Bob the Builder and they're building with their first wife or they think you can benefit them somehow. They don't just jump into a marriage. You have to be the one that they really want, you know? So if you're not being what they really want, it's going to be hard to get a ring. So that's why I always say, be feminine, don't compete, make them feel like they're all that, make them feel good when they're around you so that when they're not around you, they feel low. And when they come back around you, they feel high. That's how you need to be if you want that ring. Mhm. She would tell them about how men feel about taking care of another man's children. It depends on the type of man he is. Like older men don't have issues with many things like that, but young guys do because they probably got kids of their own they're not taking care of. So, and a lot of men don't like taking care of other men's children because, you know, that's extra money. And they might not see you as marriage material and they don't want to be attached to your kids. So, it's not really that's why I tell women to don't get your children attached to somebody if they know that y'all aren't going to be together for a long time. Um your mom is okay. Why how to act like wife material? Um like I said, you have to make them feel good when they're around you. Good about themselves, make them feel happy, young, and like if they lost you, they would be lost themselves. Okay? Don't talk about like the future too much. Just act like you're having the best time ever. Don't like pressure them for anything. Just like you're having the best time ever. And they'll put their guard down around you and open up more. And you'll learn a lot of things about them. And you can, you know, use their insecurities and their vulnerability emotionally to get them dependent on you emotionally. Then, if you want that ring, then you start pulling back a little bit. And the only way to pull you back in is the ring. Okay. That's how you do that. Okay. And you want to know my views for your disgusting behavior. My behavior is only disgusting to people that don't agree with me. So it's not, it doesn't bother me because I don't care. Okay. Your single mothers think they're still fresh virgins. Okay, well, they are unless until they tell the man they're dating that they're not. We don't tell single mo I always say, it's your choice to tell people if you have kids or not. They don't need to know if you want them to know or not. It's up to them to tell them that they have kids. If you're dating a woman that has kids and she asks and you ask her if she has kids, it's her option to say yes or no. You don't need to know that. So, doesn't matter. Would I stay with my husband if he cheated? As long as he ain't cheating these bills, I don't care. Okay. As long as he ain't cheating me out of my money. Okay. So he wants to marry me, but then he pulled back because he says I need to change. Oh God, he's toying with you. My attitude, I'm not sure if he is really serious about proposing or just saying it because I was mad at him. Oh, because he knows you want marriage. Like I said, don't tell people you want marriage. You know, get them all into you, get them all emotionally needy over you and feeling good about themselves when they're around you, then pull back. If you're always bugging them, oh, when we gonna get married? They're not. Oh, and then you have an attitude the next second. They're not gonna want to give in. So you got to play the game. Basically, he told you that so you wouldn't be mad at him anymore. Now he doesn't really want to get married. How to stop idealizing other women? Idealizing. Fall in love with yourself. Okay. He will. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Read some more points. How long does it usually take for a man to become emotionally attached? It just depends on their. It just depends. Um, you'll know when they are because they'll always want you to be around, and they'll always be trying to call you and stuff. Um, this channel is for gold diggers, not feminists. Right? It's not 2 a.m. where I live. Okay, this channel is disgusting. Good. That's why you here, right? Because it's so disgusting. Well, thank you for your view. It's delicious to some people. This channel is disgusting. Why are you here? Why would you be here if it's disgusting? Exactly. You must like disgusting things. Hey, I'm 38. Is it too late for me to get an old man? Nope, never too late. You love this channel. Well, thank you. You are a feminist activist and you watch your channel and videos and you love them. Thank you. I still appreciate. What I always say? A smart feminist has more game. They're powerful in their feminine way, not a masculine way. Mhm. So, if you really think about it and break it down, we are secret undercover feminists that win. Okay, we don't compete, we just conquer. Okay. I hate this channel, but I love Shira Gangster. Marcus, you know you love this channel. There are all different types of feminism. Yeah. You like women that are real feminists, not in competition for the masculine. That's right. I hear you, Shira 7. If you reject feminism, then at least be a traditional woman, not a thought. Well, that's the thing. When women reject traditional feminism, you don't know what they're thinking. And that's strategy. You think you got you a traditional woman. Think you got you someone. That's the real slick feminist right there. So, Shira, if he ghosts, what to do when he comes back? Is he coming back by text or phone? Ask him who this is. Who is this? If they text you, who is this? Like you already deleted his number. Then make him earn his way all the way back, paying double, whatever, gifts and all. You got to start all over because you done forgot who he was. Don't be like, why didn't you call me? Da 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 da. And then if they ask you out again or saying what you're doing, it's like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna be busy, but it's good to hear from you. Like you don't miss them, you don't care, you don't even remember their name. Um, if he's not giving you money, who cares? Why would you care? If somebody ghosted me and they weren't paying me, I would be relieved. Stop wasting my time. Okay? Why are you wasting my time? Like, that's what I would think. Shira, what causes the spark to die in relationships? Why do guys chase so much and then lose interest? Because they caught you. You can't let them catch you. You can't become predictable. You can't be like blah and boring. You got to change it up. You got to switch it up. Got to be unpredictable. Keep them on their toes. Do different stuff. Don't call them all the time. Don't text them all the time. Have your own life. Keep them chasing. You'd be like, oh, where is she today? How come she haven't texted me back? Is she in love with me? Does she really love me? They have to wonder about you. They don't think about you. They don't have time to miss you. They get bored and done. What do you think about modern short hair feminists wanting to fight a man? I don't think men take them seriously. Um, so I don't know. A lot of feminists are so masculine that, they would try to fight a man until they get hit by one and then they be like, dang, they stronger than me. Then they regret it. Like, dang, now I see why it's illegal. Um, why am I ignoring your comments? Because you're not commenting. You're not commenting anything. Sorry. I never fight men. Good. You shouldn't. So unless you wanted to get hit, right? I know a lot of women that try to fight men. The hood dudes are attracted to it. Wow. Okay. Dang, Shira, they getting aggressive about you reading their comments. I know, right? Can you make a video about how to get guys with money? Yes, all these videos are. Just go watch the last 3, 4 videos. She'll stop talking about these dusties. Real talk. Okay, so I've never fought a woman. Okay, but you have had them flex on you. Good, walk away. Okay. Hi, cutie. What you doing? Wow, wow, wow. I have like for men, I know some men don't know how to act around certain types of women, but they don't want to continue to date ratchet chicks. So here's my advice to y'all. If practice greeting and being nice to chicks that you wish you could talk to or don't or are too shy to talk to, but don't try to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Because women find it very unattractive for certain types of guys to approach them when those guys are not prepared to truly date them, you know? So just be nice while observing and becoming comfortable with certain types of women. And that just may motivate you, to the next level or to be comfortable enough to ask one out. Mhm. Do you look like a movie star? Thank you. I appreciate that. Why are women's difficult to understand? Because they want you to read their mind. They want you to know the definition of being a man and be the man. They don't want to have to tell you how to be a man, you know. A lot of women don't like explaining how they want to be treated because they think that you should already automatically know how to treat a woman. They want you to pay for stuff. They want you to open doors. They want you to do all the things they want you to do without having to ask them. If they have to ask you and tell you how to be a man, then they feel like your mother. You know what I mean? So they're confusing because you're supposed to already know how to be a man and they don't feel like teaching you. Okay. They're like, damn, he don't really know what's wrong. He took me out to McDonald's. He bought me a crappy birthday present. This is not romantic. So be a man up, and she won't be so confusing to you. If she says she wants this and says she wants that, or doesn't want this or doesn't want that, you need to take charge. You need to say, look, I'm the man. Tell me what you want, you know, and I will do it. But when you tell them they don't like it, that's why they need to ask. That's why women are mad because if they tell you, then you're gonna get mad at them for saying you don't know how to be a man. So sometimes you need to put yourself in their shoes and feel like, okay, well, what does this woman want that I'm not giving her? Why is she mad? Why is she confusing me? Mhm. How can you make your husband give you more money? Stop having sex with him and say, hey, I need something. I need some more money in my account. When he try to get some, when he's approaching you for sex, ask him for. I need some money, baby. I need to go shopping tomorrow. Get him all excited first. Then it's up to him to say yes or no in that state that you got him in. Why do you promote women that being a gold digger is good? You should be ashamed of yourself. But I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm proud of myself. So, I'm sorry, but I'm proud. Proud to be teaching women to be gold diggers. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do except be mad. Nothing you can do except for be mad over there. That's all you can do. Mhm. Hey, when one of my exes would ask for money, I'd ask for a BJ. Hey, at least she got what she wanted and you got what you wanted. So there ain't no and nothing wrong with that, baby. Okay? Team gold digger, that's right. Ugly toes and open toe shoes are a bad idea? Of course they are. They have these new oh my god, I saw this online. They have these new sandals that have fake toes built on them that look pretty. You get them your same skin color. It's like some toe gloves. Oh my god, they're hilarious. And they have nice painted toenails on it. They do. I saw them online. Toe gloves. And they're like made out of that silicone material that looks like skin, and they're made into the flip flop. They're made like this whole part has like the skin and the toes. And when you put it on, it's like toe gloves. I'm like, that's good for some people with ugly feet. And they're rubber so you can walk on the beach. Have y'all seen those silicone face masks? Like some Mission Impossible stuff? They sell silicone face masks to change your entire face, like on Big Mama's house now. And I saw this online too. And they you can like glue around the eyes and stuff to keep it look real, and it's really tight, and you stick a wig on it, and it looks like a real skin from this channel is disgusting. Y'all are delusional. You will never find true love with your attitude towards men. Okay. Well, we're not looking for true love. We're looking for true money. Okay. But you can go find true love. We're looking for true money, baby. True love don't pay these bills. Even worse. Yes. Isn't it sad? Didn't you think the world was perfect until you came on this channel? Now you know that there's women out there plotting against you, or I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but now you know the truth. Sure, how would you describe sex appeal? Um, Anything that gets a man that to want you, but not temporarily. You know what I mean? You you excite them in a way that they can see themselves with you for longer than one night, you know. Um, get an education that might pay for those bills. I have an education, but I don't need to use my degrees. I could just ask my husband to pay them. Okay, which he does. So, but you go ahead, get your education. I don't ever doubt, you know, that education is something good to have. But if you can get both, why not? I got both. So, true, true life insurance, true gold, true mortgage payments, right? Look, lady, we don't, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but we don't care. Like, seriously, we are not trying to care about all anything you're saying. Like, we don't care. We know what we want. Okay. That's what we want. Exactly what we want is what we want. Okay. You wasting your breath, your time typing. We already know what we want. You're in high school getting an education, trying to better yourself. Okay, you're in high school. Poor baby. Yes, when I was in high school, I might have been saying the same thing. You're right. Go ahead and fall in love a couple times. I can't even be mad at you because you're only in high school. Shira, I'm excited. German. You got a German sugar daddy? Okay. Um, you'll be a gold digger in a few years after about, I'll give you about 15, 10 to 7 years, you'll be a gold digger if you're smart. Um, Soulmates and twin flames need to go off by themselves. Yes. Keep teaching us, please. Yes. So, y'all see the difference in the comments between the young women and the older women? If you're young, read the older women comments. Okay. If you're older, tell the younger women you used to be the same exact way because they don't understand. Okay. I used to be the same way. When I was young and I hung around older women, they would tell me, and they seemed so bitter to me. They seemed so crash, so blah. All they cared about was money. And when I was young, I was like, dang, they're really bitter. They're really this, they're really that. I thought it was them until I started going through the same things with the guys that I was dating. It's not the older women. It's not that they're bitter. It's just that they're tired of dealing with crap that these guys put out there. And once you deal with some of that crap and get lied to several times, then you will be like, okay, now I understand. How do you guys expect to have respect money? We don't, we are already respected. Okay. You're very young. You haven't even fallen in love yet. You have never been dumped. You're probably still a virgin. You don't have men lying to you, telling you certain things and then not doing them. You probably haven't had someone promise to do something and then you never heard from them again after you probably slept with them. You probably never had someone get you pregnant and leave you with your child and never see them again or don't get paid to raise your child with them. You probably never, let's see what else. You probably never been lied to by a married man who dated you and for a couple of months and then found out he was married either. You probably never been through none of that. That's why you're sitting up here in high school talking about, yes, I'm going to get me an education and get respect. You're going to end up a Bob the Builder chick. You're going to end up left too. Okay. And a Bob the Builder chick is someone who prides themselves on education and supporting themselves. So a man will get with you because you have a good job and a good education, and they will let you pay half the bills while they save their little money and go get someone who is still in high school. Okay. Or just coming out of high school. And when you look back and you see that that guy you married only wanted you because you had a good career and a good education, and now he's off with someone 20 years younger than you, you're going to look back and be like, dang, I'm so stupid. Okay. But right now, go fall in love, go be respected, go get your education, but never sleep with a man. Don't live in the same house with a man. Don't marry a man that asks you to pay for anything. That's my best advice I can give you. You oh, you're a male? Oh, psh, boy, are you gay? Oh, well then welcome to the world of gold digging. Go get some money. You're right to go get your education. Go get all the money you can get, baby. Because you will need a woman eventually. And you might, from the sound of you, you sound like you're gonna have to pay. Okay? It was a man, y'all. Gosh. Yeah. Put your education first, chase women last. Because you're gonna need some money. You're not gay? Okay, well, go get your education. Go get your education. That's what women want. They want you to have the money. Hmm. So you gave me unknown subscribers. I hope they don't ask me. My dad did the same to my mom. From father, I learned not to, no men are loyal. Exactly. Hmm. But still, for the young women, that advice was to be taken seriously. What I told you, because I used to be the same way when I was younger. I mean, I still had my game. I still knew what I was doing, but I was still a little bit naive. So I was like, "Oh, that will never happen to me. I'm too smart." Okay, just be prepared then. You're scared to have a daughter. I know how you feel. But teach them young. Teach them young. That way they will not become attracted to a Dusty from school and up. If your daughter's not attracted to Dusties in high school, they won't be attracted to Dusties in real life. So train them young. Hey, kitty. Train them young. Okay, like a lot of the girls, you go to the rich areas in high school, some of the girls will not date broke guys because, oh, what will my family think? I need to date someone whose father is a doctor. I can't bring, he's from the wrong side of the tracks. Y'all remember the movies from the 80s? White chicks and like Fluid areas don't date guys from the other side of the track because their family and their moms taught them not to. You're not, don't bring that home, baby. We need to be teaching our kids the same thing in every race. Don't bring that home. Okay? And it's only because it's training them to when they get up in age and when they get out into the real world, that's in their mind. That's programmed in their mind. Don't bring this home, baby. You bring this home, we're not going to approve. You know, you bring this home, we're not going to treat that person nicely. Okay? So train them young. That way, when they get out, they're only going to look for certain types of men. Oh, my parents will approve. Oh, this man has a good career. Oh, he's a surgeon. He's a doctor. He's a lawyer. He's a financial analyst. He's this. He's that. Blah, blah, blah. He's into technology. I could bring this home. Okay, I'm gonna marry up. Your parents want you to marry up. They want to keep money in the family. If they leave you some money and you marry a broke dusty, you're going to squander that money away, just like on that movie Acrimony. They want you to add money to money. Okay? What would you teach your son? To go out and get a full career that is going to support him and a future family. Or perhaps open a business that will support a full family. Don't just try to support him. Don't teach him that $50,000 a year is good. Make him aim higher. How do you deal with jealous women? Make them even more jealous? Okay. That's how. My mother told me after a breakup that I messed up by trusting her. She took off with the kid and gave him up for adoption. Wow, that's messed up. I told you that, like, some women, they only have a kid with you because they think that's going to keep you or make you act better, and then they don't even want the kid when you don't want them. I've talked to many of those type of chicks on the phone in consultations. Can you react to Drake's new song, I'm Upset? React to Drake's new song called I'm Upset. He is revealing a lot about the female nature on that song, and I feel like this will hurt his career. He's been hurt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that stripper that don't want him no more? She's from Houston. All his songs are messages to that chick. Okay? She's the one that got paid $150,000 to go on one date with James Harden. Okay, she's the stripper he met in Houston, and he's still butthurt over her. Rihanna don't want him. Nicki. Okay, there's something. I mean, I like Drake, but there's a reason why these women don't want him, and they keep dumping him. Okay, he's not masculine enough. Okay, he make good music, but he ain't Rick Ross. Okay. So he's sitting there crying about women. I'll listen to it. Let me listen to it real quick. What's it called? I gotta turn it down first. Come in, baby. Come in, baby. You want the kitty? I'm live. What you need? The kitty? Okay. Let me find a video, child. What you want?
The cat.
Oh, that's all? I thought you came in here to say hi to me. You only want this cat.
I did too.
You're a cat digger.
She's a food digger.
Okay, what's the song called? Upset? Drake. Okay, I gotta turn it down real low so y'all can hear it. I'm upset. Okay, what the heck?
Just say the lyrics.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna turn it down and look at the lyrics. Your mom is disgusting. Your mom is disgusting? Wow. Dude, you're in high school. Go to bed. I know you're on summer vacation. Go get a job.
Oh my god. Dad wanted me to
Yeah. Okay, 50,000 in my hands is disrespect. So offended that I had to double check.
sweet summer.
Okay. Can't go 50-50 with her. You got stoked. I think he's doing the same thing that like Beyonce does. Like honestly, when she does ratchet stuff to get ratchet viewers, he knows a lot of these guys that are online feel this way, and so he's just trying to get people to like this music because it's what's you know online. I don't really think he means it because he know if somebody says, "Oh, my boyfriend is drunk," oh, do you pay your own bills? Yes. You know that would be embarrassing to him. Yeah, this is just propaganda. You know, this is theme song for Dusties, baby. Dusties who wish they were rich, and rich guys don't think like this. Like this is strictly to get people to like this music. Okay, this is a scam, but it's a good scam. Thank you, Anacor. Thank you for the confession video. Thank you for teaching us game. You're welcome. No, he's not MGTOW now. He's just using this to get their following. You know, um, in the 48 Laws of Power, it says appeal to the head and the heart of those you want to follow. So he's appealing to the head and the hearts of broke men so that they follow him because there's more broke men, like you said, than there are rich men. They sitting out here listening to Trap when they could be listening to Drake talking about 50-50. Okay. It's business. Okay. That's what I think. Mhm. It's just business. So, I mean, if I were an artist and most of the women out here need a pick me anthem, I'm finna make a pick me anthem and I'm gonna get paid. But I'm not gonna be living the pick me lifestyle. Oh no. I can write a good pick me album like they did in the 90s. All those songs were for pick me chicks. And none of those women were pick me chicks, or most of them weren't. So this Drake song, I really think it's propaganda to get the following of these dudes, the younger generation of guys that aren't trying to pay for nobody. Look, let me read the comments. Can't go. Even some pygmies are commenting. This is trash. This chick said this is trash. Not even a hater, but this song is pretty. It's pretty ass. Yeah. This song is mad chill. It's not for everyone. See. Then the dudes put the fire sign that sound like they're broke. There goes Drake the King. See, there you go. All the dusties. All the pick me's. Look this picture. Pick me central. Don't see nobody in here about nothing. Hmm. This has got to be the worst song in history. Worst song of the year. See, people don't like it because it's not him. Hmm. All right. So I reacted to it. I think it's a gimmick to get Dusty followers. You know, they got to have a song too, y'all. They got to have a Dusty song too. Neo did it with Independent Women. Exactly. They do what is popular at the moment. Right now, all these dudes talking about 50-50 online. They're appealing to the youth who don't want to work and pay for anything. They're appealing to the the feminine men who cry about paying on a date. So if the woman can't get your money, Drake can get your money. Okay. That cat scares me. This is my, but it's a cat.
Are you seriously freaking scared?
The cat turned the song back on. Stop. She's on my keyboard. You typing, kitty? You typing? Put your butt down. I'm trying to hide her booty. She's gonna put it right in front of the camera. Bye, kitty. Dusty's idolized rappers. You need to ghostwrite for Renee. This guy said his old girlfriend was a gold digger. I found out he worked at Taco Bell with it. She was getting him for his Taco Bell check. Shoot. I'm getting him for that Taco Bell. Free Taco Bell and all his check. He probably took $20 for gas to get right back to work the next week. That's cold. And she probably had one that worked at every fast food restaurant. She had her McDonald's dude, her Taco Bell dude, and she add up all them checks. And she go out to eat to a nice restaurant. It's like, oh. What should I say if my man asks me to help with car payment without being rude? You ain't got it. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I don't have it. I wish I could help you, but I don't have it, baby. I'm so sorry. Why don't you call your mom? Do you think it's enough wealthy men out there for us women? Yeah, I do. There's wealthy men, there's rich men, there's upper middle class, there's middle class, and then there's men who have money, don't have no kids, and that can get out of brokenness and get into richness. There's there's enough money to go around. It's what type of man are you going to get? Are you going to get one that's already there, one that's halfway there, one that's one step from there? It's up to you because you don't stay in the same category all your life. You can date somebody, you know, that's upper middle class, and in 5 years they might be rich. You know, you can date someone middle class, and in 10 years they might be rich. So of course there's enough men with money to go around, you know. Because like people who do the percentage thing, they only count the wealthy. They don't count the rich. They don't count the upper middle class. They don't count the middle class. They don't count the dudes making a certain amount of money that can actually still support a family. They're only counting the 1% of wealth, like mad wealth. So your statistics, whoever is giving you statistics or things like that, because I know a lot of guys like to put out statistics. Oh, there's only about this many wealthy people. Okay, but what about the rich people? And what about the upper middle class people? And what about the middle class people? And what about this people? And what percentage of the population is poor? You know, if you're not poor, and you make a certain amount of money, find out where you're comfortable at and then see what your percentage is there. So like, for example, um, percentage of upper middle class in America. Okay. Upper middle class is pretty good. You can drive what car you want. 29%. Okay. So there you go. You got 30%. Let's see. Let's see rich. Percentage of wealthy class. See what that is. Bam. Mm, the 1% is the wealthy, but you have 29% of upper middle class, 30%. Okay, let's see middle class. Percentage of middle class America. 51%. Okay. So if you're middle class and you're 51%, how much does middle class make? How much does middle class make in America? Okay, let's see. Between 39 and $118,000. 39,000 between 39,000 and 118,000. Okay. That is 67%. No, define the 29% again. So that's another 30%. So you're now up to 61% of America. That's possibly in the six figures. Okay. Y'all see where I'm breaking it down? Okay, so let's look up the poverty percent. Poverty, there's probably less poor people than there are people with something. Poverty percentage in the USA. 14.0% meet the poverty level. So there's more people with money than without money. So don't let them tell you that lie. Okay, they're the minority now. 14% are broke. And y'all sitting there dating them when there's a bunch of people out there with money. Okay? According to the supplemental poverty measure, the poverty rate is 14.0% in the United States. Okay, because you're so let next time the Dusty tells you that there's only 1% of wealthy people, break it down like I just did to y'all. Okay? Don't let them fool you with some fake hotep statistics. Get on your computer and do your own research. There's plenty of men with money out there. Go get them. Okay? You can have two middle class sugar daddies and still be living good. You can have two upper middle class sugar daddies and still be good. You can have a wealthy one and be good. You can have a wealthy one, a middle class, and the Taco Bell dude if you want to. But 61% of men got something to give you. Okay? There you go. Let me see. Majority level of wealth in USA. See what the majority is. Wealth inequality in the United States. There's a wealth gap. Where is this wealth gap between the middle class? So there is a wealth gap between the poverty and the middle class. That gap is that people that are trying to level up. Okay. That gap is where Bob the Builder dudes are. That's the gap, the Bob the Builder dudes. And the Bob the Builder female dude chicks that about to get dumped and broke. That's the majority. As pygmies and the Bob the Builders are the majority, you know. So those are the people that are in between broke and middle class. Okay, because 1 second they're broke until they get with Bob the Builder chick. Now they middle class. When he gets his little money up, move up to the upper middle class, and pushes the woman back down to poverty because he's gone with his little money. That's where that gap is. You know, that gap is people using each other to get here and they're repelling each other to in the opposite directions. Okay, chick. Hey, Bob the Builder. Hey, Bob the Builder, chick. Let's get together. Okay, he's saving his money. She thinking gonna be there forever, and then upper middle class poverty once again, and this is the majority. So, and then the kids that come from this, you know, they either learn or they don't learn. So 14% of America lives in poverty. The other, um, the majority lives in between. They're either going up or going down. And then the other ones are pretty much steady because they teach their children, don't bring this home. Only marry this, only do this, keep the wealth in the family, don't date broke dusties, A, B, C, and D. So they don't have to bounce back. They're not going to spend all their family's inheritance on dustiness. You know, they're going to keep it in the family and keep it building. That's why they're rich. That's why they can stay upper middle class and stay this and stay that, because they're not marrying just for love. They're marrying for legacy, to keep their parents' money, to keep their money, and to stay up in that class away from these broke dusties. Okay. So their priority is money. That's why they have money. That's why they keep money. That's why they daughters marry money. That's why their sons go and make money because they don't want to be knocked back down to brokenness. Okay. Okay. There. You don't bring home trash. Period. But he has a dream. I don't care. Let him manifest that dream into reality and then bring him back. Um, so how much is in your bank account? Probably more than yours because I make money and I keep all of it because I don't pay no bills. Everything I make, I keep. They have money because their own businesses and have nothing to do with having it in the that's not true because if you own your own business, who you gonna leave your business to? See, y'all hoteps ain't got it right. Y'all don't got it right. I'm so sorry. You trying to come up, you're trying to come up with excuses. It's not that they have their own businesses, it's that their daddy left them money to start a business. Okay? Look at Donald Trump. His daddy left him $1 million. He didn't start from the bottom. He had $1 million to come up. So let me explain it again. You don't bring home trash. Your parents die, they got life insurance. Do you know what that is? Okay, that's money. Second, their home. When their parents died, usually they own the home. So there's some money there. Okay, home ownership. Second, if they had any social security or 401k or money left in their savings, that's their money too. Okay, so you have all this money at your disposal. You can either build, start a company, start a business, save it, put it towards your kids' education or whatever, but you're not broke and you're not starting off broke because you didn't bring home a dusty. Your dusty's not going to need it for help because the man you did bring home has a career and he's building his money to leave his kids. So you got to break it down and really think. I grew up around this type of stuff. I grew up in these type of neighborhoods, so I know what they do. You know, I know exactly how it is. You don't bring home anything that can't bring home more money or just as much money as dad. Hey, baby. Hey, kitty. Thank you, Layla. Now go back and tell that to the community. Why do hoteps hustle incense and lecture debate tickets? I don't know. Ask them. It's a hustle, I guess. I don't know. Because it can't be taxed. I don't know. What if the family wants the guy to marry a pygmy? See, it doesn't matter with the Like if the son is gonna do what he want if he got some money. Or he'll marry her and dump her and get the woman he really wants after the family is gone or don't have any influence over him anymore. Um, what about building credit? If you I mean, you should start off with good credit. If you don't have any credit card debt, you can have your credit fixed if you hire, a law firm to help you, but I feel like that's up to you. That's discipline. Um, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. If you want to build credit, build it the smart way. Get you a little credit card, buy gas on it, pay it off all at once. Get you a credit card here, buy one shirt with it, pay it off, build your credit that way. Um, I can't stand the whole tips with the yellow book. If your man is focused on his career but has made it yet, should I stay with him until his career take off and support him? How old is he? Because if you talking about how old is if you talking about somebody over 40, I'm saying I don't know. You have that long? What are hoe tips? Go to Google and type in Dusty hoe tip, okay? And click on image. There, that's a hoe tip, okay? Go to Google right now and type in Dusty hoe tip. One word, two words. Dusty hoe tip. Let me type it in and see what comes up so I can see what y'all looking at. It's a extra overconscious guy, probably wearing a dashiki or a white robe that's broke and ashy, that thinks he knows all the answers and makes up excuses as to why he's poor. I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to Arkansas. They came here. His family came here. Mhm. So they're coming over tomorrow. Um, thank you. Shua, how do I trap a guy with a PhD? He's super smart and rich. I'm not as smart and I'm poor compared to him. He makes me feel lesser, but I like him. A PhD? Oh, PhD in what? Like, you got to be on his level for him to accept you and bring you in his circle. So you need to really polish yourself up. Okay. He's a PhD. He needs a representative. Well, are you in the level up group? You need to come on to the level up group and level yourself up. Okay. Like Meghan Markle, she wasn't royal, but she got in. Yeah, yeah. She only want to get married for children because I don't want them out of wedlock. I'm thinking divorce after 10 years. Do you think that's wise if he has money? Let me think about it. Well, if you got to think about those kids too. Like they need a choice. Like, mom, you got us attached to our dad, then you gonna snatch us away after 10 years? That's not right. Um, if you get you an old man, no, y'all don't let me start. Get you an old man, have some kids. You might not have to divorce them. Okay. You might you might get to wear that nice widow hat, the little veil, and the black glove, and be a black widow. Okay. Y'all already know Imma outlive James. Let's be real. We all know Imma outlive James. Okay? He know it, I know it. My mom knows it. The kids know it. It's a fact of life. Okay? Don't be mad because I got my outfit already picked out. I gotta represent James. I gotta go out. I gotta look like he took care of me. And he wouldn't want it any other way. You think he wants me coming to his funeral looking crazy? No. If you had to plan your own funeral, wouldn't you want some beautiful woman in a nice hat crying over your casket? Okay. You got your speech ready? The widow doesn't speak. She's in mourning. She's on value. Okay. Um, we just sit there and rock back and forth with our legs crossed. Okay. James loves Shira, and they say that you should always write your own eulogy, begin with the end in mind. Y'all have to forgive me. I was a mortician. If a man is telling you all his financial information, I would not trust him. Okay. If he's saying he got all this stuff and that stuff and this stuff, it's probably rented or he's probably in debt. So if he's talking about money like that all the time, it's an issue. Mhm. I'm learning some things today. I like the way you think. Are you going to write another book? I don't know yet. I have to be inspired. I don't know. I don't know what type of book. Um, I did start writing. I did start writing one. I need to finish it. Um, I forgot what it was about though. But I know I started writing it, so I gotta go finish it. Okay, well, it's been 3 hours. I think I need to get off of this thing. What would I do if someone in my family got addicted to hard drugs? My immediate family or my distant family? Like somebody in my house or somebody that doesn't live with me? Because I don't really think that I would be too concerned if they don't live with me. Okay. I mean, I would wish them the best. I would ask them to get help, but I'm not going to be too concerned. How much? Thanks, you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to know too. Um, is a rich guy that rents his mansion in Lambo attractive? Only to a young chick. I mean, you can date him for a while, take some pictures, put it on Snapchat, up your status, and go get you a man that doesn't have to rent him. Like, this is what I used to date. Then they'll be like, oh, okay. Because a book of stories that women told you how they were before and how they leveled up. That's a good idea. Um, make a video for older chicks that look younger. Mhm, mhm. So, dude, you're high school, okay? Your opinions don't count amongst grown folks. Bye. That's that dude trying to mess with people. Go to college. Prepare for college. Mhm, mhm. Don't be mad when your professors are pulling more women than you. Okay. She would look at the camera and shout you out. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? Marcus, remember Boomerang, Eartha Kitt? Marcus. Okay. Hey, males have meltdowns in here. They will say anything to pull us back in, but it's not going to happen. All women can't get a wealthy man. There's only 1% of wealthy people in America, and they don't want you. Break it down what I told you. Oh, but there's 60% of upper, there's 14% middle class, no, 29% middle class, then 61%, no, there's 29% upper middle class, then there's 67%, or is it 60% middle class, and then there's 14% poverty. And then the people that's in between is fighting to get here or being pushed back there. So y'all break it down to them and they start talking all that crap. You correct them. Like, oh no. Well, you see, you could be smart around them because they broke. Don't matter. You know, you can argue all day and flex in front of a broke man, but don't do that around men that have money. You can flex with the whole tips. You can correct the dusties, but you can't do that to men that have some money. I mean, you can, but they might lose interest. But you can do that all day. And when you feel like you want to tell some dude off, go tell a broke dude off. Okay, that's what I do. Get online, roll the dusty, all day long. So just put your little arrogance hat on and say, hey, you're right. There is only 1% of wealthy men. There's also 29% of America is this, and that. But see, I just looked up America. I didn't look up men. So let's look up men. Men who are upper middle class percentage. Let's look up the percentage. It's probably 30%, unless all the women are making the money. It should be high. If the man is not higher than the woman, we got a problem. Percentage of men who are upper middle class in the USA. Ooh, let's see what this sounds. I said men. Male. I gotta put in male because they say the word male instead of men. Okay, by gender. I said money. Oh, middle class. Okay. Let's see. Married men make up most of the middle class. Unmarried men make up close to 50%. Wait, this isn't right. Hold on. What does this blue thing mean? Ping? I don't know what that means. Hold on. I gotta look at a different chart. Oh, these are the years. Okay. So in 2015, 50% of the unmarried men made up middle class. In 2015, unmarried women make up 46% of the middle class. Okay. And then, yeah. So it's about 50% each way. Okay. So that's still a good size. Let's see. I don't like this website. It's like stupid. 70% of Americans consider themselves middle class, but only 50% are. Okay. Um, I have three in my family. So if y'all want statistics, there you go. Uh-huh. So what is middle class? 50 to 125 a year is middle class. Okay. Anything above 125 is upper middle class. Okay. If you're single, if you're single with, yeah, let me see. Hold on. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean, a Taco Bell check is not going to help, you know, support you, but a middle class person or an upper middle class person could totally support you fully, and you don't have to work. Mhm. How can you get a car? You need one now desperately. Go get you a sugar daddy. Get you an old man and tell him you need a car. He'll put a down payment. I'm still on. I know, right? Y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know what I'm gonna tell you. When you say you're broke, you know what I'm gonna tell you. um, she keep telling y'all to find an old boo. Thank you, Shira. Okay. Like I'm serious. I mean, you desperate for a car and then go do something about it. You know how to get it. That's easy. Thank you, Shira. Thank you, Shira. Play, get a crusty, not a dusty. Exactly. So if I desperately needed a car, I bet you I have one. In a week, in 2 weeks, I'm gonna have me a car. I'm so sorry. And especially in Texas, oh no, you need a car. Mhm. So you don't have a man to buy you a car, you need to go find one that can, or at least put the down payment on it. Can you get me a car, Sheila? I'm married. I can't do that no more, baby. I can't. I can't go out and scam old men because I'm already married. But you can. It's not that easy for females, Sheila. Yes, it is. It is. Does the statistics matter if you attract what you want? No, they don't matter. What does she want? So it is easier for women. Yes. You got to be super seductive. Someone says Archer Queen. Yes, you're right. Country clubs. Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Go have lunch at a country club. Yep. Some women like. Hmm. Hmm. Do I cook or buy food from the restaurant? I bought food from the restaurant. How do you get a car without sleeping with a man? Go get an old man. Get the down payment. Promise you're gonna do something, and then don't show up. Get the money though. Um, the man you described to me, if you're young, entertain it, take some pictures, have a good story to tell, and then go get a man that really has money. You know what I'm saying? Um, that doesn't rent things. Unless he just doesn't live in that state and he's just renting because he's gonna move. I don't know what to tell you, but I want a secure future, so I'm dating someone with security. Okay. These old dudes in DC want that ass first. Well, you ain't doing it right then. You gotta make them believe. You gotta make them believe that they're gonna get it. But you need a car first. There was a guy in his mid-30s that tried to get with me. He turned me off by saying he wanted to take me to a drive-in theater. I am in a different state. What is worth reaching out to him? A drive-in theater. Oh, that's so romantic and and cheap. Mhm. I don't like he's 31. He's not gonna be able to do much for you. Okay, go get you a man that's older. They have more money. Dude in high school, we don't care. Okay. Look, you are welcome to watch, but you already know what it is. Gold digging channel. Okay. Just listen and get some clues and hints so you will know if somebody's gold digging on you. That's the best you can do. Um, Flush his Viagra so you'll never have to deal with him. Very good. Always smiling, just some advice. Oh, okay. You're talking to the other person. So I don't, you keep commenting, but you're not saying a comment. You already know we're gold diggers over here. You already know we don't care. You already know this. So why do you keep talking about it? You don't calm. Gold digging channel. I love it. I am up late. I need to go to bed because I got to go somewhere tomorrow. But I don't have to be there till 3. Are y'all still up? Y'all need to go to bed. Go to bed. The, the kitty's still awake too. I slept till like 2 o'clock today. Mhm. So I'm good. I slept till 2 p.m., baby. But I was up till 5 o'clock. I just watched it, loved it, and there. Oh, can sleep here. Okay. Um, I slept late. This is the first day, the second day with no school. Summer's out. Yay. Uh-huh. You slept till 2 too? Hmm. Do more vlogs. Okay, I'm gonna try because it's summer now, so I'll be able to. Yes. Sheila, what do I want? And I want money. Money, 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 money. Um, we go there. We don't want love. We want CDs, houses, cars, shopping sprees, investments, vacations. That's right. But why you don't answer my question? Because I don't know your question. That's why. You have to type it again and again until I see it. Yes, I am getting ready at 3 p.m. today. Yes, yes. Ooh, I have to sneeze. I don't think I've ever sneezed on a live video. That's weird, huh? Y'all never seen me sneeze on a live video, have you? And I'd be on for 3 hours because I'm half alien. I'm drinking coffee too. I'm going to bed no time soon. I'll probably be up till 5 o'clock again. I'm a vampire. I'm an extraterrestrial vampire human hybrid. Your birth father, who is drunk, just called you and said he's not paying your phone bill anymore. Little does he know he's pushing me to find a sugar daddy. You should have been had a sugar daddy. Okay? Girl, I would have had me a sugar daddy so quick, and I would have already had two of them. What are you doing? How will I go to the gym over the summer? Um, I'll either go take them with me or go with my husband's home because they can go. There's a kid area in the gym where they have like a basketball court and playground and all that kind of stuff for kids. So probably won't be in the morning, probably be in the afternoon. Or I have treadmill at my house, so whatever. If I miss it, I'll just walk on that or go swimming. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it in. I'm gonna go watch TV. James should be waking up soon. James should be getting up any minute, any moment. Which lady? Yep. Yep. Shira, LOL, I see all of you take you out to lunch. Okay. You so silly. He gets up so early. I told y'all he'd be asleep by 8 o'clock. Don't go, Shira. Please, Shira. Let me queen. Say hi to James. Yes, yes. The cat's tired of me talking. She want to go to sleep. She's like, get out of here. This is the cat's room now. Kitty. Old people wake up early. Yes. Hmm. Like a lot of y'all guys, like Shira, how to be mysterious when they keep asking you questions too. Act like you hear a really nice song that comes on and just like, oh, don't you love this song? Distract, seduce. Oh my God, I love your hands. Hold their hand and like massage it. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, oh, you smell so good. What is that cologne you're wearing? He ain't gonna be asking you no more questions. Come on, Caddy. Then I'm gonna start massaging his shoulder. Oh, you're so tense. You must work a really stressful job. Come on, Kitty. Get up here. You know you want to come up here. They will never ask you a question after that. And you're like, oh, that feels nice. Come on, cat. You want to come up here or not? You want me to open the door? Okay, bye.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, I'm almost done. So I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go watch TV. Ancient Aliens or something. Thank you. Right. Good night, y'all. Good night. Come on, Kitty. You want to say good night?
It's your baby. Yes, this is a baby. Come here.
Say good night to the kitty. All right. Good night, y'all.
No.
Peace out.